Welcome to the center of the earth.
Welcome back to Resident Evil 6. We are in the caves after the laboratory, and in this area enemies are going to have, most of the enemies are going to have weapons. Sometimes they can be gas tanks, other times they carry hatches, and actually we're going to have to be careful with, most importantly with this one, the lanterns, because the radius of damage when they explode is pretty big.
Move it.
And we're going for no damage, so we have to watch out for those. Now I take a good amount of time in this chapter fighting enemies because I'm pretty happy with the timing, so I believe I have enough time to spare and have a good time fighting zombies. Now those guys you have to take as soon as you can. They can actually throw that at you. And Helena
Just couldn't let us go, huh?
Yeah. That trigger you have to
This way.
shoot so he comes to you, and make sure that Helena is near you, because when he jumps down, or even before, he can scream if Helena is near him. That enemy tends to use his attack when you are near him, so try to
I promise you.
keep your distance.
We're not gonna let Simmons get away with all this.
Good. I won't rest until he's paid for what he did to Deborah.
Try to keep your distance and shoot from afar. I tell you, Helena ruined that section for me many times. So now I'm keeping you entertained by fighting off enemies that I shouldn't, because we can perfectly keep going and leave most of these enemies behind, because we don't need them. After this there's going to be enough enemies for our score. Now here I slided that way because Helena can shoot the lantern and ruin everything for us, as she has done many times, let me tell you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Roger.
I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry for not being able to upload videos, let's say, regularly. So yeah, I really wanted to, but for some various reasons I haven't been able to do it. I hope I can keep up with the regular schedule, but I'm not making any promises. Now, as I said, just trying to get some entertaining footage for you, but we have to keep going or we won't get rank A in our time. Now I like to kill this guy here, because otherwise we're going to have a pretty bad time chasing him all over the place. And he's pretty troll and tends to scream at the worst time. So you have to be careful with those guys that have armor for a couple of reasons. First of all, yeah, they are armored and your weapons won't cause any damage to their chest area and ankles, so on. So you have to be pretty careful with where you aim, so you don't waste bullets. But actually, the ones that have the armor have a tendency to vomit at you, and that's a pretty good thing to keep in mind. So watch out for those guys. Something really good the developers of the game keep in mind for you that many people leave behind is that enemies have certain sounds that they make when they are going to perform certain actions, like the scream they make when they are about to throw an axe.
Okay.
It's different from the scream when they're going to jump from a ledge or something. So you have to keep your ear peeled for that and make good use of it. Now in this section we're going to have to fight off a couple of bad guys, and I like to pop some lead on them while they're crossing the bridge. I say Dave because there's two of them. One here and the other one in the next platform. Now can you imagine?
This way.
Can you imagine if these were to be a Resident Evil 5 and that
Move it.
I mean that was Sheva, not Helena. Oh boy, this would be a very different game, especially with that one hit death from professional mode in Resident Evil 5. Because let me tell you, Helena, I think, in my opinion, that Helena is worse than Sheva.
Okay.
Now to do that, you have to use the same sequence I used. You have to tag the enemy, then slide, attack it using a slide, and then Helena will do her thing, and you can then do your thing. And yeah, that you can get a badge for that. I mean a medal. Now this was recorded a few weeks ago, so I'm not that fresh in the gameplay. Now there's the second guy. I like to lure him here, since in the next platform there's very little space to move on. So this is more open here, but actually he doesn't get to the out of the bridge, thanks to our trusty Helena here. As you can see.
Move in.
And that's it. That's why I picked up all the rifle ammo I could. So this is what I was telling you about. There's too many obstacles in that platform to fight a fat man. Now you can take a break here and reorganize your items and prepare for the next section where you have to defend Helena from some zombies.
Move in! Helena, get out of there!
Excuse me. Now I use the handgun
I need your help.
because I have good accuracy with it, and I'm saving my rifle ammo for the next wave of enemies. Now you can stop shooting at them and go for the next enemies, like a shrieker and a fat man.
Move in!
Are you kidding?
And there's a emblem in the other side. You can get it as Helena, since she just walked by it, but I get it from this side with the rifle. Now, the guys that have dynamite, you have to be very careful, because if the dynamite explodes, and it's going to put you into dying status right away. Now you can't kill them just, well, you can kill them however you like.
Elaborate bridge system. Someone really thought this place through.
Right. Means
But
there's gotta be a way out.
it's best to kill them with a counterattack, because counterattacks don't leave you vulnerable to to other attacks. Now, this could have gone better, but I decided to stay here and just shoot. Actually, I was going to restart here the chapter, but I decided to show you this weird glitch where the bloodshot goes invisible, and right after that this happens. So, two glitches in one video. It's best to save all the bombs and grenades for later. We're going to need a lot of those in later chapters. Whenever you see a a zombie with some dynamite, just run them away from it. Because they can do many things with them, and they can actually blow up any moment. I like to let Helena help me here, build up
I'm glad
that
you're here.
friendship. Now,
Got it.
once Helena starts turning her crank here, there's going to spawn a zombie with a dynamite up top. You have to make sure to take him out before he comes down, because you are in a very
Roger.
tight space, and if it explodes, there's no way you are going to avoid the damage. After that, just turn the handle. Now, this is the most troublesome part of the chapter.
Move in!
Everything that we have worked on so far can go bad here, can go wrong. So just run for it, and here I like to kill at least one of them, and the same way in the next platform. Now everything went well, but it almost goes south here with that guy.
Move in!
And like that, we just finished the cave section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Ugh.